Oh my god, I gotta tell you a story. Gas station. Gotta tell you a story.
Uh-huh.
Right after you tell me a story.
What story? What? Me?
Yeah, tell me a story. I always tell you stories, so you gotta start with one. Listen, if we're gonna do this together, we might as well just fucking talk to each other, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Okay. What kind of story?
Like, you know, I got a lot of stories, you know what I mean? I got a lot.
Yeah, I noticed. Well, I don't have any stories from around here.
Well, yeah, well, obviously. I mean, but,
Right.
I don't know, tell me a story.
All right. One time I was at an event with a bunch of friends. We had 2 rooms. One room was for like all the girls and one was for all the guys, right? And you know, we're at a hotel and it's a big event, so there's a lot of people going to this event at this hotel. Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Jesus fucking Christ. I just want to tell the story, you know?
Oh, tell it. My fucking back sitting in this fucking truck.
So some of the guys in the room were like looking for girls, you know?
Oh god.
And like all the girls were like, please don't, and like some of the other guys in the room were like, please don't. And there's
wait,
like 2
what
of
do you
them
like? What do you mean like looking? Like they're single? Like they're trying to meet? Like,
yeah, like they want to bring someone back to the room, and people are
wait,
like,
so you're with all your friends? You got 2 rooms, right?
Yeah.
And the girls have their own room, and the guys have their own room, right?
Right.
And one of the guys, wants to bring back a girl to the guy's room.
Right, but not one of our group, like just someone else. You know?
Like wait, what do you?
We're all just friends. This group.
Yeah,
so,
like not like somebody outside of your group, like someone in your group met somebody outside your group and wanted to bring them back.
Want to bring them back to the room, and people are like, now most of us were like, no. Like,
why did you say no?
Like, just go somewhere else. Because there's like so many of them packed in the room and the time is inconvenient and everything. Like, I mean, no one's mad at the idea. It's just like, it's just inconvenient, you know?
Like, what time is it? Are we talking like 2 a.m.? Like,
yeah. And like some people might want to sleep, you know? It just fucking sucks. It just sucks.
Right.
So people are like, don't do it. But there's like there's like one other guy that's like enabling him, and it's like, oh yeah, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. I'll wait outside.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I'm with one of my boys and like he's got a girl that he met, like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna be, and especially if I'm still with the boys, and I imagine we all probably don't see each other for too long. Yeah, we'll fuck off and go do something else. You go do your thing. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a fucking problem.
Right. But the timing, and that's the thing, is like the timing was okay. It was all right. It was in this window when like all of us were gonna be out together anyway, and we're like, all right, fuck it, like. I didn't care because I wasn't in that room. I was like, I don't give a shit.
Right.
Like, whatever. It's not my room, so it doesn't affect me. And the guys, a couple of them are like, okay, you know what? They gave him a time limit. And they're like, you got 2 hours.
That's a lot of time. That's good. I thought you were going to say like 30 minutes. Like, that's...
No. No. They were like 2 hours. And we'll be back by that time because we were going out to get food. We had like just left. We're going to be gone for a while.
Right.
So they give him a time. We're going to come back by this time. We're going to go into the room at that time.
Oh, fuck.
You know?
Okay.
So we go out, we do whatever, we get back. They're still in the room. He like dawdled, took his fucking time, brought her in there like way too late, And they're in the room.
Right.
And
you like walked in.
So there's like a stack of our friends,
right,
all with our ears to the door, trying to figure out if
they're in there, if they're not.
Yeah, like, are they in there? We like, no one wants to knock at first, so people are like, they try calling his phone, they don't hear it, and he doesn't pick up, and they're like, oh my god, like what do we do? And so like, someone knocks on the door, and there's no answer, and I was like, I don't know, are they there? And a few people are like, maybe they're not in here anymore. Like, there's no indication that they're in there. So maybe we should just go in. And we're all just standing outside the door, like afraid to go in, because we're all kind of like, he would have told us probably if he went somewhere. Like, he's the type to text and be like, I'm
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
you know. So everyone's like, I don't know. And they're like, let's just wait for like 15 more minutes. I don't know. I just grabbed the key
Wait,
card.
so
and I
2
put it
hours went
in
by. 2 hours went by.
Yeah.
And then we're
We're
wondering.
all outside the door.
Yeah, so you gave him even more time.
Yeah. People are like, let's wait for longer. You know, we could go out and hang out for longer. And I was like, what the fuck are you saying? You gave him a time. So I
Right.
put the key card in the door slot, right? You know, when you
no.
pull out, it'll do like the boop and like you can go in.
Yep.
Yeah, so I put the key card in and I look at them and I'm like, I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna go in.
You did that?
Oh yeah. They were like, no, don't do it, no. And I just go, boop, and I pull the card out and I just walk in. And I go, hey, anybody in here? And I walk in and he is balls deep.
Oh
Balls
God!
deep.
Oh no! Oh no!
I never want to see that with
Oh,
my friends.
no.
I never
Oh,
I never
God.
want to see that.
Oh God! Why'd you have to say it like that? Why'd
was
you have
so
to say
bad.
he's
It was
balls
so
deep? Like, couldn't
bad.
you just say like they were
was
fucking
so
like? Why'd you have to
bad.
go into detail?
Cause it was, it does not get worse. The position they were in was like the worst one, and the way they were facing toward me, it was everything you don't want to see. I was looking into his asshole, like into it.
Oh,
When I
no.
walked in the fucking
Nah, that's
room,
fucking
it was
terrible.
so bad. It was so funny. It was so funny.
Oh God! Oh
was
my
like-
God! That's so bad. Fuck.
And you would think that they would have heard us like knock, so maybe
Right.
they were
right.
like,
But they were
like,
just into it. you know
no,
what I
they
mean?
were just. And so I come in and I'm like, yo, and I see him, and I go, all right, I'll give you a minute, I guess. And I just
Right.
close the door and walk out.
Jesus fucking Christ!
And then we're all
Slow it
standing
the
in
fuck down!
We're all standing in the hallway, and we're like, do we wait outside the door?
Right.
Like, do we? What? Like, what do we do? And she had heard my voice earlier, so she knows which one I am. So if I'm there and she walks out, she knows that like.
She knows that you
So
know what the fuck just
I
went
just
down.
saw like eye contact.
Right, you seen it all.
Yeah, it's
You seen it
terrible,
all.
Terrible. Yeah, so I'm like, ugh. God, it was horrible. So I
Right.
waited.
Oh,
a
hey,
minute,
guys.
What's up,
and we're like,
guys? What's going in?
Gigi!
Who's that? Oh, hey, Rod, I
Gigi.
was telling him a story. What's up?
Look, Gigi, you gotta meet this person.
Wait, what do you? What? You ha- 30 seconds. No, 20 seconds.
Yeah, sorry.
1 second.
Dude, that's actually fucking crazy.
I'm a single.
Didn't even say thank you.
I love you. I'll miss you. I love you. All right. All right. Let's go.
All right. That's a wild story.
Yeah. Well, it gets worse.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're outside the door, right? We're
Right.
like, we'll give you a few minutes. I say that I'm like, I'll give you a couple. And we're just sitting out there, and everyone's like, where do we go?
Right.
What do we do?
Right.
Like, you know? And I'm like, let's not wait outside, because the thing I said before, like, she's gonna see me and like eye contact. Oh no, you just saw like into my asshole completely. Like, we need to not have this situation happen. So I'm
Right.
like, maybe you should go to the other room, which is right next door. Maybe you should go to the other room or whatever. And as we're figuring this out, we were just sitting there talking for like too long. We realized it's been 15 minutes. It's just been 15, and I was like, why are they still in there? Why are they still in there?
Why is they still fucking? You know what I mean? Like, come
Yeah,
on,
like
hurry it up. You know what
wrap
I mean?
it the fuck
Like,
up,
wrap it
or
up,
Just
finish
stop.
it off,
Just, I don't
do your-
care.
you know
just
what I mean?
Stop.
Come on.
Not my
At
problem.
this point, it's probably what, like 4 a.m.
yeah, exactly. It's like 4:15 ish, and so I'm like, no,
Was she bad
So-
though?
no.
Like, was she hot?
She was like, okay, but I don't think
Because if she was hot, you know what I mean? Like damn,
Even-
like you go, my boy, like holy shit,
If
like
she was
this
like-
might be
like
the
supermodel
the
boob
baddest
and all,
bitch
been like,
you've
okay.
ever been with. You know what I mean? Then
Right, right.
all right, fuck it, bro. Like take the
If
fucking
it's
room, like
our
tell me the
boy
fucking
and
story in
he's
the
like,
morning. You know
this
what I
is
mean?
his
Like,
moment. Yeah,
right.
I would be like, okay, you can have this one. But it was
Right,
just
right.
like just such a normal
Just like the
encounter
normal.
for this guy,
Right, right.
and I was like, I don't.
Like it was just another one under the fucking. You know what I mean? Like just another one.
This guy in particular was like this. You know,
Oh,
so we were
God.
just like,
Yeah.
all right, we
Right.
can't. We're not giving you extra time. Like we can't.
Right,
do
right.
this.
Like we get it. You fuck a lot of women. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
about
we're like,
time to
all right,
wrap it
buddy.
up. Like come on, let's
All right, but
get
yeah,
out
we
of
were
here.
given 2 hours, so
Right.
we're like whatever the fuck, you know. So I just go back in. I knock on the door first, and I say, "I'm coming back in. Are you done?" No answer.
No.
No
Are they
answer.
knocked out?
I go back in. He passed out in her.
What? How the fuck does that happen? What the fuck?
They fell asleep just like that. They fell asleep just like that. And I was like, bro, no sheet over them or anything. Like I walked in and I saw the same scene, but now they're just like limp, like relaxed on the bed. You know, I was like, what?
I feel like, I mean, you're
You
never
gotta
really
be
like, okay, like, I mean, there's like there's, you know, sitting there for a minute, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
you know, a lot of work, you know what I mean? It's just relaxing, you know, maybe talking.
I think they were just
right.
tired. It was late. I'm sure they both had drinks. So they just fell asleep, I guess. And maybe they just forgot about us. There was no urgency. I was like, you have to be kidding. Like this isn't happening. This is just. So while they're like that, I'm like, wake up. I like snap my fingers.
Damn,
next
you
to his ear.
fucking,
Wake up.
you went.
I don't care.
Oh my God.
I don't care.
That's crazy.
If it's like after 4, I would never do this at another time, but like they're like 4
Like, yeah,
people
come on, buddy.
outside
It's
the
time to
room
wake
that
up, right? Like,
Yeah.
get your dick
So-
out, like, fucking, hey, put your fucking
Right.
clothes on. Like,
It's ridiculous.
hurry the fuck
so
up.
I take the sheet and I just pull it over them. Cause like I'm not moving those 2. I'm not touching them.
Right,
You know, like
right,
no. So I
you
just
don't
put
know
the
where,
sheet over them.
you know, right.
Yeah. And I was like, guys, they're asleep. You're gonna have to figure out, like, do you want to sleep in here? Do you want to try to wake them up? But I'm just gonna go to my room. Goodbye. You know?
Right. I'm
So-
checked out. I did my dose. Now time
Yeah,
to get
I
right.
carried that whole situation already. Like they were all too afraid to go in. So I was like, okay, well, here you go. I'm gonna pass this off to you. I helped out. Goodbye.
Right.
I go to bed. I wake up the next morning and I go and check and I'm like, hey, what's going on? You know, I'm outside of the rooms and like one of them walks out and I was like, did she leave? Like, what's the situation? And he was like, they're still there. They didn't move. They slept like
That's
that.
fucked. Like literally fucked. How full is the back, by the way?
1750 out of 5.
Motherfucker, what?
1750 out of 5.
5,000? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm. So we wake up and they're still fucking in there. And, you know, they're like super hungover and everything.
Right.
It's not like people slept for 10 hours where you would think they'd naturally wake up. People slept for like 5, 6, you know. They were up at like a normal kind of morning time. So, again, they're all afraid to try to wake them up. And I'm the friend in the group that's like, he said no pickles. You know, like they always send me to do shit. I don't even elect to. They like send me to. So I go in there and I start shaking him.
Oh my God. No
All
way.
right.
Bro, she is strong for doing that.
So I shake him.
for the new Rusty.
He's got the blanket on him. I don't have to touch
Right.
him, you know. Shake him. I go, wake the fuck up. I'm like right next to his ear. Wake the fuck up. He
Okay.
opens his eyes, cracks his eyes open, immediately starts to try kissing her again. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I think he was like still like not all there, or he's just so tired.
No way.
He's hungover.
No
he's
way.
Just like not
No
in his
way.
head right
That's
now.
insane.
And
That is
immediately I
fucking wild.
smack him in his fucking head. I'm like, stop. And he like comes to, like, you know, I think it was just because he just woke up.
Wait, he
he-
white? He white?
He just woke up, you know.
No, but what did you say before that?
I smack him in the head, and he comes to, is what I'm saying. He
Oh,
wakes
okay,
up a
okay,
little
okay,
bit.
okay.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
Whoa. No, thank fucking God.
No, that would have been.
He wakes up.
Could you? Oh
I'll
my God.
rephrase.
That would have
And
been fucking
he opens
terrible.
his eyes and he turns his head toward me. And I'm just looking at him. It's just eye contact, you know, while this girl is just there.
That's wild. Oh, sorry. Let me back this up.
I bet. So he's like his upper body had slid off of her, you know, he's not like crushing her like that.
Right.
But like their lower bodies are still like definitely
Intact.
right next to each other.
Right.
Yeah. Fully intact. I'm like, what the fuck? So he just turns his head toward me and he just starts laughing. And he just goes, let's go. he says, let's go.
I mean, what else are you gonna do in that point? Like, okay, to be honest, like, it's really fucked, but also that's a really good and like funny story that you guys have now. You know what I mean? Like, that's some
right.
That's some like funny shit.
I was like, get the fuck out of here. So I just like all of us get out of there, and we just left, so she didn't have to do the walk of shame. You know what I mean?
Right.
She was nice enough the day before. She seemed like normal, I guess. So we weren't gonna, you know, fuck around with them and mess with them. But let's go.
That's wild. That's wild. I can't believe that.
It was messed up.
That's fucked. You guys still friends?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Everybody
funny.
has that friend.
Yep. Yeah, everybody's got that one friend.
Why are you saying like that?
I'm just saying. That everybody's got that one friend. What?
Why you laugh like that?
I ain't laughing like anything. I just said everybody's
like
got
that.
that one friend. Wow.
It's true.
So I went to this sushi place one time, right?
Okay.
And I go there a lot. Okay. Go to the sushi place a lot.
Right.
And you know, the sushi place I go to, you know, they know me. They know I come in a lot. They know I come in, you know, a lot of different people from time to time. You know, sometimes, you know, they got the people there, right? But, you know, they be sitting me around, you know, maybe, you know, some people sometimes where, you know, they want to link me up with somebody. They're like, oh, maybe this, you know, might be good. You sit next to this person, right? It's like a private omakase, you know, 10-patient dinner. You're all sitting there, the chef making it right in front of you, right? All this, right?
Right. So you like lined up.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, I always joke around, you know what I mean? I always joke around. I say, you know, one day, you know, I'm just going to go to dinner. I'm going to go around, and then there's going to be this old lady, you know, she's a multi-millionaire, right? And she's, you know, she's going to, you know, you want to come back to my multi-million-dollar mansion, you know, and then fucking buy me a GT3 Porsche, right? You know, I always joke around, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, until this day. So I'm sitting at the dinner, right? I got some of my friends with me, right?
Right.
Sitting at the fucking dinner, you know, we're enjoying it, right? It's going good, okay? You know, the chefs, you know, asking me how I've been, you know, me and my friends go there a lot, so, you know, they're talking to us, right? And I can tell this lady to my left, you know, she's not old, but, you know, she's an older lady, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like late 40s, probably, maybe early 50s, right? You know what I mean, right? You know, not old, but, you know, she's... Hey, shut the fuck up, okay? I grab the box. Okay. So, sitting there, and I notice, you know, she starts, you know, trying to, you know, join in on the conversation, right?
Right.
And, you know, she's talking, and she's like, oh, wow, you know, you must come here a lot. You you know, a lot, you know, they know you're right. And I'm like, yeah, you know, it's our favorite spot. You know, we come here quite a bit, right? So then, you know, conversation after conversation. What's your name? Yeah, we from, his first time here. Yeah, I like it. Seen about it. You know, like small talk, right? Over and over, right?
Right.
But then she continues to talk to me instead of the friend that she came with. And then I looked at my friend and, you know, I'm like, is this happening? Like what I think it is?
Oh,
And he's
God.
like, bro, I was thinking the same thing, right? And I was like,
Sometimes you just feel it.
right. No, you know when you know. You know,
Yeah.
it takes a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
time, right? But you know,
You have a radar, right?
Right.
And
It takes a while to land that radar, but once you really land that radar, you can tell when it's beep beep. You know what I mean? When it's detecting, right? So we looked, and then you know, I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, wait, do you know the story already?
No.
Okay, good. I don't
No,
know if I told you
haven't
before.
heard this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we you know, we're talking, right? And then the chef puts down the next piece of sushi, right? And
Right.
we're talking, but the chef, before every bite, he explains it, right? They say, "Damn, the man, the bone, fucking bam, he's a cut this like that," right? All that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he does that, okay? And we were talking, you know, but he you know, he was doing a thing. And then I looked at my friend, and I'm like, yeah, I definitely think she's into me, right?
Oh no.
And then immediately as he's done, boom, she taps my shoulder and starts talking again. And I'm like, yep, yep,
Yep.
boom,
Yep.
there it is. I
The
noticed
shoulder
this.
cap.
Yep, no, not even like the, you
Yeah.
know, like the arm, like, you know, like the
Right,
nice
right.
gentle hand tap. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah.
Right. But this lady, you know what I mean? She's got fucking Van Cleef, multiple necklaces,
Oh no.
gold, fucking the ones with the
No.
diamonds encrusted, the fucking
Don't give in.
all
No.
of it, fucking Rolex, multiple Cartier fucking bracelets, nails, all that, everything, right? In a fucking
Yeah, but when
Chanel
you get
dress
all
and
that
everything,
stuff off
right?
of her, what is she? You know, what I mean,
I mean, listen,
gotta look at that.
I mean, a GT3 is a GT3. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, a fucking multi-million-dollar mansion's a multi-million-dollar man. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to be that guy, but I'm just saying, right? So, you know, we started talking about music, right? You know, because you know, me and my friends, you know, we were getting food, and then we're going to a music thing, right? Let me take it back.
Okay, so like I said, a large dog, like at least like
Oh my god.
Yep. So then, right? You know, we're talking about music, talking about the show we're going to, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, like I love music. Like we have DJs over at our place all the time. Like we love like hosting like events and having DJs come over and all this, right?" And she's like, "Oh, what show are you guys going to?" So we tell her, she's like, "Oh, I love that kind of stuff, right?" Like in the way of like, what are you doing after type thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So you get what I'm saying, right?
Setting up to ask.
Right. So the dinner comes to an end, to an end, right? Comes to an end, and yeah, plow me from behind.
Oh,
Plow me from
my
behind.
God.
Plow me from behind.
Jesus fuck.
So you know we're fucking. Dinner's coming to an end, and she goes to the bathroom, right? Because it's like, you know, you walk in, it's like a whole like,
Yeah.
you know, lobby area where you chill, and then they take you in the back, right? And she goes, "I gotta use the bathroom, but don't leave yet. I want to give you my number," right? So I get a number. You know, I mean, she's
Oh my god.
she's not really my type, but you know, I mean, I'm not. She's not bad looking. She's good. You know, she's beautiful looking. You know, older lady. You know what I mean?
Aw.
Like I don't really got a problem with it. You know, like I don't mind,
but-
right? Like I don't mind. No, it's not even.
Okay.
She's good looking. Like she's
Okay,
not.
okay.
No, she is good looking. She is good looking. You know what I mean? Like she's not bad. Okay?
Yeah.
It's not like she's some fucking like old lady over here with like grayed out hair. Fucking, you know. Nah, she's good looking. We're talking about fucking Los Santos. Okay, plastic surgery fixes everything.
Right.
So, you know, we're talking. Get a number. And then, you know, exchange, right? And then she, invites me to a party, right?
Okay.
And I was starting to get the vibe from this. Now I kind of get it.
no.
Right? Oh, we're having a party, and it's like a whole like image thing, right? Here's the address. we have a DJ, and then it's like all this stuff, right? And she's like, oh, I want you to come with me,
Yeah.
right?
Ooh.
And I'm like,
Ooh.
oh, I'm like, you know, like I'm thinking about it, and you know, I'm thinking about it.
Escort to the party kind of thing.
To be honest, she started to ask as well, like, what did I do for a living, right? So, you know, I mean, being the Italian that I am, you know what I mean? I lied. I told her I do video editing, voice acting, all this stuff. Because I don't want to tell her that I work at Grime, right? So,
Right.
yeah. So I tell her all this. And then more and more, it just seems like it's some type of, like, function for, like, swingers. You know what I mean? Like a
Yep.
swinger party.
Yep.
So she invited me. I didn't respond. I just said, I
didn't?
can't go. Like, we should get a drink sometime, you know, like something like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's how I potentially fumbled the GT3. But
You could have had it.
I know.
If you were willing to talk to
I
her
know.
for that long and get
I
the
know.
number, you
I
could
know.
have had it.
Should have fucking dedicated.
Oh man. I can't.
But the story does not end.
Oh. All right, keep
So
going.
with the sushi, right? There's a little like whiskey flight that you can get, or a sake flight, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I got the whiskey flight because I love my whiskey, right? So, you know, I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? Like, you know, had a good time with my friends, about to go to a show. You know, this older lady got a number, right? All this, right? So I go downstairs, and then there's this guy being a fucking prick, right? Being an asshole to the valet. He's like yelling, like, oh, it's crazy to talk to somebody like that with a $50,000 watch. Right? Just being a fucking asshole, right?
Yeah.
And tell everybody, you know, off the look of him, you know, he's a fucking white guy, crypto, looking kind of dude, you know, just like one of those, you know, just not so great, toxic, you know, people, right? Right. Pause. Director's cut. So then, you know, I like my watches. I know a lot about watches.
Yeah.
I collect watches, right?
You said, yeah.
So I hear $50,000 watch, $60,000 watch. I'm like, I wonder what it is. Maybe a Daytona, maybe a little, you know, Automatic Gate, maybe, you know, Royal Oak. You know what I mean? Like maybe something like that. You know, I genuinely enjoy the watch, right? But then I look and it's not. It's like a $10,000 watch, 15 at most, right? And then he's being rude. And, you know, I got a little liquor in my system. Got a little liquor in my system, right? So I walk out there, and you know, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Maybe I shouldn't have antagonized him.
Grill him on the watch.
But I did. I went out there and I was like, oh, that's a nice watch. It's a shame they come down in price though.
No.
And he's like, no, they didn't. I was like, yeah, it's the date just floated. You know, it's like you probably got it during like 2021 when like all the crypto boys were buying the watches. It's like then Bitcoin dropped and now it's worth nothing. And he's like, no. He's like, no, it still retains its value. It's right, and we're going back and forth, right? So at this time, I'm wearing like a long coat, so like you can't really see like, you know, that I'm wearing my watch, right? So this guy's like immediately judging off the bat, right? Then I got a chain on, right? This guy starts getting pressed. I know he is. And it's like, is your chain real? I was like, no, it's fake. It is real, but I just wanted to fuck with him, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, he starts getting really he's like figured, you know what I mean? Like just off the bat, I'll grab from the bottom.
Trying to say some shit.
Right. So he's like figured, right? And then I start, you know, just popping on my sleeves a little bit, you know what I mean? Right, and then my watch shows, you know, and then, you know, he's like, oh, is your watch fake too? I was like, yep, can't afford a real one. Sorry. Figured, right? This guy is getting pissed off, okay? So maybe I kind of pushed him up a little bit longer than I should have. So our driver gets there, and then I told him, I said, if you want to act like you have a really expensive watch or something like on this line, I said, why don't you go buy one? And then he was like getting really pissed off. Wait, I'm putting it back in the box again. Wait, no, I'm not. Hold on. To which he said, go band for me. You know, like, show me your bank account, right? Like, literally trying to pull up his phone.
Jesus Christ.
And I told him,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
if you're rich, you know you don't keep all your money in your fucking bank account, you dumb fuck. You know what I mean? Like, what fucking money are you gonna make? Like, what fucking
200K
savings are you gonna
liquid
get?
funds,
Right, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody know, like, oh, what is that? Your fucking direct deposit from your fucking, you know, your crypto? You forgot to
Yeah,
fucking put
yeah.
in your taxes this year, buddy? Like, what are you
Mama
doing,
gave me,
huh?
little money in my account.
Right.
Yeah.
You showing me your father's or you showing me yours? Because I'm not too sure
Mm-hmm.
at this point, right? So he starts getting really pissed off, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm with two of my friends, and, you know, three, and, you know, with you know, two of our friends, and, you know, they're both Asian, right?
Yeah.
So this fucking guy, we get in the car, and this guy says, why don't you take your girls back to the massage parlor?
Ooh.
So, I'm already fucking fuming.
excited.
Right. So then I roll down the window when we get in the car, and
Yeah.
this is very bad. Shouldn't have done this. He was standing so close, I just spat right in his face.
No.
What's the driver
should not
proceeded
have done that.
proceeded to leave allegedly,
Allegedly, yeah.
and yeah, I probably could have went to jail. That would have been bad.
Yeah, that's
But it actually worked out though,
oh.
because that story comes down later in the line.
Wait,
But
this
now
is like
I look
lore.
like a hero.
Oh.
So my friends love me because I stood up for them, and now I'm a hero. And now it was a great
Right.
story.
Right. Even though you allegedly
Could have went to
stabbed him
jail and
yeah.
assaulted him. Yeah.
Allegedly, yeah. Yeah.
Callie, I did not do
God.
anything. I did not do anything, Callie. Don't
You
arrest
sounded
me.
like my dad the whole time while you're telling that story.
I can tell stories pretty good. I can tell stories pretty good. It was, yeah. It was good.
God.
I mean, it was a fucking prick. Sorry, I didn't think you were going to stop right there. Apologies. Over there. Sorry.